What's up, everybody? Yo, this guy gave me this yesterday. One of the what are them guys? The Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints. Them guys, is that who gave this to me? Yes, he gave me this. Look at Jesus. That's supposed to be Jesus. How'd Jesus get white? Back, like the guy was saying on YouTube the other day, white was not even a term back then. You know, white wasn't even a term. When Europeans first came to America, they were called pilgrims. Then they went from being called pilgrims to being called Puritans. They called themselves Puritans, and they called black people and they called Native Americans heathens. Then they went from being called Puritans to calling themselves Christians. But when black people and Native Americans started getting baptized, they couldn't use the term Christian anymore, so they started calling themselves English. They went from being called English. But then when the country started getting an influx of Europeans from other parts of Europe, they couldn't use the term English anymore, because you had Europeans that were coming in from Italy and where else? Other parts of Europe, so they couldn't use the term anymore. It was like German American, Irish American, Italian American. So black people was like, I'm African American. Result, we just gonna be white. We white, you black. And that's how the term white came about. And then the term white took on significance, like a great, like good guys wear white, bad guys wear black. Angel food cake is white, devil food cake is black. You wear white to a wedding, you wear white to a funeral. You know, white became like the thing. White became like superior. But to go back to this picture of Jesus, Jesus got a thin nose and long straight hair. Africans didn't look like that because of the climate. You know, they had kinky hair because the sun was beating on their head. They had wide noses because the air was thin. They didn't have thin noses. Europeans got thin noses because they come from a cold climate, and they didn't need as much air to get up in their nostrils like black people did. That's why a lot of black Africans got wide noses. And you're supposed to hate your wide nose because you think a thin nose is something better to have. That's why Michael Jackson got a nose job. You know, you got thin nose, I got a wide nose. What you got and what I got is good. But we were taught to hate the way we look. And that's why Michael Jackson did what he did too. That's why a lot of, people was bleaching their skin and all that other stuff, because they're taught to hate. And even till this very day, black women perming their hair. Everybody perm their hair for the most part though. But back to this, that's why that looked like that. That's Jesus. And these people are funny because they got and we used to always say in Harlem, like the building that they got in Harlem stayed vacant for years because people couldn't afford to build something there. So it stayed abandoned for years. I think it's like on 127th Street and Lenox Avenue. It stayed abandoned for a long time because nobody could afford to build it. And all of a sudden these guys came with the money and they done built a church there. And they got a big white Jesus in the heart of Harlem. White Jesus gonna save you, which is bullshit because it's unrealistic. So you waiting for something to happen that ain't gonna never happen. That's what they waiting for. Waiting for Jesus. Wait. Gotta hurry up and wait. Wait for Jesus. You gotta wait for everything. Waiting for Jesus to come back. Look at Jesus. When Jesus come back, is he gonna know how to drive? Jesus know how to drive a car or ride a motorcycle? What Jesus know? Jesus don't know nothing. Jesus don't know how to get on the train. Because all that shit wasn't around when Jesus was around. People need to wake up. And it bugs me out when I see black people in that shit. They need to wake up because black people go to hell the worst for all that shit. Alright, y'all, let me go.